and I think this is a DIY we all can use. So how do you turn a blouse, a top, something that has sleeves into something sleeveless, something you can wear right now while it's super hot in the best and easiest way possible? I'm going to share it with you right now. I'm Angelina, and this is Blueprint DIY, where we remake our clothes to be just as unique as us. And I'm super excited to come share with you guys this video today. I got an amazing something that you're gonna see at the end, and it needed a top. And so I was thinking of a top to make with it. It also is a top that is going to go into my fashion line. So if you hear me reference that, hear me reference the girls at work that are working on making these, that's what I'm talking about. But I wanted to make something that went with a skirt, and this top was perfect. But I thought that this video would be super cool right now because it is something that can actually keep you cool. And as you might have noticed, if you just cut the sleeves off of most things like a t-shirt or anything else, it's going to leave a really big hole right here that you have to wear like a bandeau or something, or you don't have to, but most of us wear something underneath to cover the sides that we wouldn't normally see with a regular sleeveless top. So I'm going to show you how to turn a top with sleeves into a sleeveless top that you would normally buy in a store. All right, so today we are going to start off with this Oxford, I guess it's an oversized fit, you can see right here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut both of the sleeves off right at the seam line, and then we're going to use a seam ripper and we're going to take off the pocket because we're going to need to add some darts in here to make room for your chest and also to, you know, make it look like it fits correctly. So what you can do after you take the pocket off, if you wash it after that, that will help to heal the needle holes that are in the shirt. So that'll help that to look better. All right, so we have the pocket off and the sleeves off. And so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut the curve. This is completely arbitrary. You can cut it however you like. I just know that I am going to go about 12 inches below the top of the button placket, and that's gonna start my curve. That is for a cropped fit. If you want a more modest fit, then you can go further down, do it however you like. For this, I did make a pattern because like I said, we're doing this for the office. I do know that I want this to be 12 inches, this part to start 12 inches below the top of the button placket, and then I'm just gonna draw a curve. This is a heat erasable marker. First time I did this, I did just freehand it, and you guys know that I normally freehand everything. You are going to start to see patterns every once in a while because we have to make patterns in order to produce the same results over and over again. All right, so there you have it. If you saw my denim like belt slash top thing, this was inspired by that. The front is cropped higher than the sides, but I'm gonna cut it to here, then try it on and see how I like it. And then if I want to crop more, I can do it more. If you are unsure, you can go ahead and try it on and pin exactly where you want it to be cropped, and then come back and see if, you know, start your curve there and do it like that. All right, so you can see how it fits so far. A nice wide fit. These are hanging down. You can move yours, you know, however you like. That's how it looks in the back. The thing that I want to do though, you see this right here, that is there because I have a chest. So maybe not a whole lot of one, but I have a chest. And the more chest you have, the more you're gonna see that there. So the first thing I'm going to do is adjust this. I don't want the top to come over my shoulder. So we're showing how to make it into a sleeveless top, and most sleeveless tops hit right at that bone on your shoulder. So I'm gonna add a pin right there on both sides. Right on top of that bone, we're gonna add a pin on both sides. You know, of course, you're gonna leave a little seam allowance, and you're going to cut it up, down, taper down towards here. This stays. So you're gonna taper down towards there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take it off and cut that part off, and then the next time we come, we're gonna have it on inside out so that we can add our darts in. All right, so you can actually cut one at a time, but you see I added an X on this one because I felt like I drew this one better. you know, I was able to use my right hand to draw. So I'm actually gonna fold it in half and cut it along this line. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Definitely hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a thing. We are working on this amazing Upcycling Our Dream Pinterest Wardrobe series, and it is just going smashingly, if I do say so myself. So if you don't want to miss that, definitely subscribe. And if you are interested in being in my members only group to get behind the scenes footage, early footage, or to be in my Upcycling club, definitely hit that join button down below to learn more about that. All right, back to the video. All right, so now we have it back on, and now we are concerned about this. You know, when you have a sleeveless top, you know, if it's a sleeveless t-shirt, you wear a bandeau underneath, you keep it moving. But we're trying to make a sleeveless blouse that we don't have to wear a certain type of bra underneath. You can just wear your regular bra. So you want to pinch it at the seam to get it, you know, how far you want it to come in, and you can pin it there. But now you can see it has that. So that needs to become a dart. And our purpose for putting it on inside out is so that we don't have to reverse our dart. So you want to kind of play around with it. We've discovered it's about 7 inches from the top. That'll give you a little bit of a reference. And you want to play around with it to see where the dart should be. Now, if we weren't doing all of this down here, instead, you could add a dart coming up here. But I think that this is, for this purpose, because of the sleeve, this is the best way to do it. So we want to try to match. We don't want to look lopsided, even though that's the reason why most people don't do darts inside out, because most people aren't symmetrical. I do mine inside out because I hate transferring the pins. And I mark all along because this isn't actually just a triangle that we're sewing. It's actually a curve because your chest is curved. It's not a cone. All right, so now we can take it off and we can go ahead and sew these darts, and we can take in this part. When you take in this part, I personally would take it in where you pinned it, but I would flare it out a bit on the sides. I would not just go straight down unless you do definitely want it fitted. All right, so now we have our darts in, and you can see it no longer lays flat, which is not supposed to. It has supposed to have that little bump there, and I want to go ahead and cut the underarm so that it's at a curve and not at an angle like that. I do kind of wish that I had put the darts in before I cut this off. That way I can make sure I go back and cut the curve and it's exactly the way I want it to. So just, you know, for reference. But other than that, the only thing I need to do is go to all of the edges, and we are going to do a double fold hem just like you see at the bottom of any men's dress shirt. So when it's turned inside out, you fold it once very thin, and then you fold it again real thin, and you want to sew it right along that edge. All right, here is how I'm going to add a D-ring on the end, just like we did for the little jean belt thing. And then I'm just gonna sew it along here. Probably gonna do it with a zipper foot so that I can get as close to the D-ring as possible. All right, so that was super simple, even with the addition of the other things that I wanted to do. So let's see how it turned out.
I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense, but nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around to keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants, and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion. We probably would've never knew what happened. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they leave, don't you let them back in. Self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it, yeah.
Yes! So you got to see the skirt. I'm gonna share with you guys all the details about this skirt. next week, so you don't want to miss that video. You definitely don't want to miss it, so definitely subscribe so you don't. But this top just looks so good with anything cargo, and it looks really good with my jogger trousers. And I'm super excited to let you guys know that that top, as well as the mini cargo skirt and the jogger trousers, are being worked on as we speak to go into the July drop for Blueprint Signature. So super excited about that. But yes, I love this top. It goes with all of my like kind of pump stuff, and you could even dress it up to go with other things. Wear it with some jeans, just simple. Wear it with some jogging pants, wear it with anything, and it has just the right amount of detail that is going to just elevate whatever you wear it with. Of course, I do the most in my styling, but that's really just to give you guys inspiration of other standout pieces that you can make and how you can wear it. So definitely let me know if you are interested in turning your sleeved tops into sleeveless tops, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Like I said, I'm gonna share all the details about that skirt next week, and I have other videos right here for you to watch right now. There's so many videos, how to sew as well as upcycling tutorials, so you don't want to miss that. Go ahead and click those, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.